Hey nerd family, and welcome back to another video. Today we're celebrating Netflix's birthday. Can you guys believe Netflix is 24 years old today? We're going to just do a little bit of celebrating today, but before we get into that, I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro, and I'll see you back here in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope everyone out there is staying safe and staying healthy. If you haven't already checked out thenerdcircle.com, make sure to head over there and check it out. Also make sure to follow along on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle. There may be some posts coming out over there that we don't make into the video, so make sure if you don't want to miss anything to follow along. Now today we're just taking a quick celebratory look at Netflix since they've been around for 24 years. I can't believe it's already been 24 years since they've come out. They definitely are a powerhouse of a streaming platform, and they have no shortage of content. They definitely paved the way for all the other streaming platforms that have come out. But to be fair, when they launched in 1997, it wasn't what you guys see today. It was a DVD by mail service. I'm sure that most of you know that. They are the infamous Blockbuster killer. Leave a comment down below if you guys have any fond memories of Blockbuster. It wasn't until around 2007 when they started to release their video on demand, which still took a little bit of time for it to actually ramp up and become what it is today. But after it did ramp up and everyone saw the potential and started going ahead and doing the video on demand, it definitely was a beast. Now check out some of the previous videos where I do discuss some of the content and how many things are on Netflix. I don't have any hard concrete numbers, but we do come pretty close. And I think they still hold the most amount of subscribers, even though over the past couple of years they have been dropping due to a lot of the other services coming out and being quite a bit cheaper than Netflix. But Netflix was the first to set the originals. Now all these other services do have originals, and they're pumping out more and more content, so we will see in the years to come what is Netflix going to offer and how it's going to stand up with everybody. One of the new things we don't have too much information on just yet, but they are starting to talk about it, is that they are going to be getting into a little bit of gaming here. So don't know exactly what that means just yet, but they did announce that they want to start getting into gaming and some form of game streaming. So we will see what that's going to bring here in the future. As more information unfolds about that, make sure to check out the social media channels, as we will be posting some stuff over there as it unfolds until we can actually make a video for it. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure to follow along there. Now, as I mentioned, there's no shortage of content on Netflix, but what I will say over the past couple of years is that I think that some of the content isn't as great as what it used to be. I think they are falling a little bit short. They're just trying to make as many things as possible and not really having a whole bunch of quality as they used to. Now, that's not to say that they don't still have some quality originals, because there's still a lot of great stuff on Netflix. But with all these other streaming platforms coming out and Netflix being one of the higher options, it's getting a bit shaky as to if it's still worth paying for. Now, I do get it for free with my cell phone plan, so I really don't have to worry about if I'm going to cancel it or not at the moment. But if I was paying for it, it could be on the chopping block. I do think HBO Max, which is around the same price point depending on what tier you choose, I think they may have a little bit better content, and I think that it's a little easier to find, and the recommendations, things like that, work a little bit better than Netflix's algorithm does. I think Netflix has a little bit of work to do, but for now, they are still there, and they're still doing a lot of great things. Now, I know Netflix isn't the only one that does this, but one of my pet peeves lately, with them just throwing so much content out there, I've been noticing a lot of movies and or shows that seem to be good. When you read the synopsis, it sounds good, you go to watch it, and it ends up being a foreign film. Now, I have nothing against foreign films, and like I said, I know Netflix isn't the only one to do this, but I do think they should segregate those foreign films into a foreign film category, or at least have it say foreign film or dubbed somewhere in the description, so I don't waste my time looking at this and then finding out it's dubbed. Now, again, I have nothing against dubbed titles, but if I'm not looking to watch one, I don't want to get sucked in and then be disappointed when I find out that it's kind of a bad dub. It's happened more frequently on Netflix than any other service. However, it has happened to me, I believe, recently on Prime and a couple other services as well. So it's not the only one, and I do think that they all should have either a section dedicated to foreign films and or dubbed films, or at least have an indicator so when you're looking through the content you can see, oh, this is dubbed, I don't want to watch it, or hey, I want to search for dubbed and that's what I want to watch. So I do think if Netflix or any other service is listening, make that a thing, and I think it'd be a lot easier, because there's been a lot of foreign or dubbed content that I've come across recently that makes it look like they have a vast library, but if a lot of it is dubbed and I'm not into that, the library's not that good. So I think they have a little bit to work on there. Now, keep up with the originals, I think, and everything is great, but I haven't seen as much great content as I know Netflix is known for as they were years ago. That could just be my opinion, but I think all these other services are definitely giving them a run for their money. So I still think Netflix is a great service, but as all these other ones start coming out and either beat them on price or just have a lot more content, and as some of them here in the future merge together, I think that Netflix needs to be a little nervous, but we'll see what Netflix has to offer in the coming months. Hopefully there's not too many more price increases, because Netflix usually increases the price at least once a year or once every other year. It usually goes up by $1 or $2 per month. So hopefully they don't continue to jack up those prices. I have a feeling if they're going to get into gaming, it's probably going to be another jack up in price. But we'll see where it leads here as we continue to watch Netflix as well as all these other streaming platforms. And again, might just be my opinion, but I think over the past couple of years, Netflix hasn't really put out too much that I would say I need to have Netflix for. Yeah, they do still have a couple good originals here and there, but it used to be that I had to, have Netflix for certain things, and as of lately, I don't see myself saying that, as some of their originals that I was into are kind of coming to an end or have already ended. I don't know. We'll kind of see where the future is held for them as we continue to watch them. Make sure you guys are following along on social media, so that way anything that comes out, we can go ahead and post it up there until we're ready to make another video for it. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you guys need to keep Netflix, if you've gotten rid of Netflix, what other streaming platforms you're using, and what you think is best right now. And if you have any other insights as to what you think is going to happen with Netflix going forward, if you think they're going to last much longer, let me know down below and we'll talk about it. But that's all I got for you guys today. I just wanted to do a little celebratory thing here for Netflix, because they've definitely reached a milestone here. I guess next year would be the real milestone, so we'll see where it is in a year from now. But if you guys hopefully got anything out of this video, let me know down below what your thoughts are. But I do hope you guys got a little bit of fun out of this video, and maybe learned a little bit along the way. If you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified of any new videos to come out. You can also follow the links on the screen to the older videos. Make sure to share this video across any social media platform that you like. And until next time, guys, stay nerdy.